I'm going to pretend to read as I had a lot of community spirit in my school.
Good morning and welcome to the New York City Council vote of the Committee on Parks and Recreation. At this time, can everyone please silence your cell phones? Thank you for your cooperation. Chair, we are ready to begin.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to our relatively on-time Parks Committee vote today. I'm Shekhar Krishnan, Chair of the Committee on Parks and Recreation. Today, the committee will vote on 4 pieces of legislation. All of these pieces of legislation affect 2 major crises in our city when it comes to both swimming and water safety, as well as climate change and the importance of our tree canopy and expanding our tree canopy to combat our climate crisis. First, proposed intro number 7A, sponsored by Councilmember Menon, would require the Department of Parks and Recreation to provide swimming lessons and water safety instruction for free to all New York City public school second grade students. We first considered this bill at a Parks Committee hearing on April 26th of this year, and it is extraordinarily exciting to know that we as a council are now taking steps to make sure that every single New York City child knows how to swim. Second, proposed intro number 962A is sponsored by Majority Whip Brooks Powers. It would require the Parks Department, with other city agencies, to conduct a survey of sites owned by the city to identify suitable locations where additional public swimming pools can be built, with the focus on communities that do not have access to pools, assess the ongoing capital needs of its pools, and update the assessment routinely. It would also require that the Parks Department consult with the Department of Education on creating a plan to open pools under DOE jurisdiction for use by the public. Finally, it would require that the Parks Department offers free swimming lessons at indoor swimming pools under its jurisdiction. This bill was first considered at a Parks Committee hearing on April 26th of this year, and it could not come at a more critical and urgent time. We know that one of the biggest barriers for children learning how to swim is access to swimming pools. And the biggest step forward that we can take as city government is to make sure that we are looking at every tool at our disposal, every public site available to build swimming pools, especially in communities that don't have any. Next is proposed intro number 1017, which I have sponsored. It would require the Parks Department to submit an annual report to the mayor and council on staffing levels and training for the city's pools and beaches programs, including information on seasonal recruitment of lifeguards, the number of emergencies that occurred at each beach and pool, and the current number of pools that are closed for public use due to maintenance or other issues. This bill was also first considered at a Parks Committee hearing on April 26th of this year. We face a serious crisis of lifeguards and water safety, not only in this city, but across the country. And the way to ensure that we actually have the proper staffing of lifeguards at our pools and beaches is first by requiring much more accountability and transparency from our city government, from our Parks Department, to ensure we know well in advance the issues with lifeguard staffing, as well as pool maintenance or other barriers that may inhibit our ability to fully staff our pools and beaches. This bill addresses that issue head on. Last but not least, proposed intro 1066A, sponsored by Councilmember Brewer, would require the sustainability report issued pursuant to Local Law 84 of 2013 to also consider the role of trees in long-term sustainability planning, in addition to the other sustainability factors that it currently measures. We know from this summer alone, with extreme heat, with flooding from rains, that our tree canopy is one of our best measures to protect our city from climate change. It is essential that we take these steps to make sure we are considering trees when we make our city sustainable and expanding our urban forest. I'd like to thank all of my colleagues for sponsoring these important bills, and I urge all of my colleagues to vote in favor of the legislation before us. Thank you again, and I'd ask the clerk to call the roll.
Good morning, William Martin, Committee Clerk. Roll call vote, Committee on Parks and Recreation. All items are coupled. Chair Krishna.
Aye on all.
Holden. Moya.
I vote aye.
Thank you. Dinowitz.
Aye.
Lee.
Aye on all.
Marte.
Aye.
Menon.
Aye.
Narcisse. Wrestler.
Aye.
Ung.
Aye.
Velasquez.
Aye on all.
Thank you. Carr.
Aye on all.
With a vote of 10 in the affirmative, 0 in the negative, and no abstentions, all items have been adopted by the committee.
Thank you, and I'd ask the clerk to hold the vote open for another 15 minutes or so. But thank you all so much, and congratulations to. I don't know. You don't understand, right? Didn't you- I think I have to be here, but I think yeah. Thank you, everyone. Congrats. Yeah. We'll